Hey, it is a blistery winter day today, and I'm headed to Kroger to go pick up some baking powder, and then I'm going to head to my parents' house. I'm going to be making blackberry dumpling, which is a dessert. It's a southern thing. My parents are from Alabama, so I love it. So we're going to be making that for our Christmas dessert. We're also going to have other dessert. It's Christmas Eve, by the way. And I'll show you what it looks like here in Detroit. It is like snow everywhere, and the snow came just in time for Christmas. So I will be going to Kroger to pick that up. I may take you in Kroger with me. I may not. I don't know. There's a lot going on. And I just need to run in and out, and I don't even know if it's going to be packed since it's Christmas Eve. But yeah, I am on my way to Kroger. I'm just looking at traffic, I need to cross over the street to get to Kroger, but I'll show you what it's looking like here. Just very wintry here, a lot of snow. I'm almost to Kroger. I'm just gonna grab this baking powder. I gotta make sure I don't get baking soda. I need baking powder to make the dumpling. And then I'll be on my way to my parents and we'll get started making this blackberry dumpling. And as I suspected, Kroger is on bump. Everybody is here. Oh, shoot. This is not what I want. I am just going to grab a park. Where can I park? Alright, I'm just going to take this park here and run in. Okay, so I am here at my parents' house. I am getting ready to start to make the blackberry dumpling. So I'm just gonna grab all the ingredients and we'll get started making it. I'll run the ingredients or the measurements or how much you need for each across the screen, but we're gonna need flour to make, well, let's go through what we'll need to make the dumpling. So we'll need flour to make the dumpling. We're going to need the baking powder to make the dumpling. We're gonna need salt as well to make the dumpling. We're gonna need butter. We're going to need milk as well to make the dumpling. Now let's talk about what we need for the blackberries. So to make this dumpling, you could also make this as a pie, but I'm just going to do dumpling. We're going to use these blackberries, and it's 16 ounces, and we have 4 bags of the blackberry dumpling. And we are going to use to season the dumpling. We are going to be using, to season the dumpling, we're going to use butter again, nutmeg, sugar. So that's all the ingredients that's going to be needed to make this blackberry dumpling. We are going to get started. So Mom, are we going to start with the dumplings first or put the berries in?
Berries.
Okay, so my mom said we're going to start with the berries. So I'll show you what we're doing with the berries. We're going to put that in water. Normally, you put all the berries in a pot and fill the pot with water to meet the level of the black berries that are in there, and let that boil for a little bit. And then you'll start to add the butter, the sugar, and the nutmeg to taste. So I can't tell you the measurements that we're using. We're just gonna be dumping it in and tasting it and keep adding as you like. It should taste sweet. And you know, the nutmeg should give it a bit of a spice, a kick to it, so you can determine how much you want to add or not, how much you like. Like I say, I'll just have to show you what I'm doing, and you can kind of see how much I'm adding, sugar, nutmeg, things of that nature. But yeah, let's get started. So as you can see, let me back out. As you can see, the water is basically to the level of the berries. So basically we're gonna just turn on the eye of the stove and let this cook and simmer till it cooks down, and then we'll start adding in the butter, the sugar, and the nutmeg. So I am just mixing this into a doughy type thing. So my mom's behind the camera. You can come close and just kind of show the bowl to show what I'm doing in the bowl. So I'm just gonna keep mixing this, and once this is all done mixed and I'm ready to like roll it out and make it into the dumplings, we'll come back and I'll show you that then. So we didn't have enough milk and butter, so I added another 1/3 of milk in here, and then my mom added, what did you add, about 3 more tablespoons of butter?
Yes.
So she added 3 more tablespoons of butter.
I'm going to add more milk because we want to make it a dough.
Say it again, Mom.
We're going to add more milk because we're trying to make it a dough so we can roll it out.
Okay, she said we're adding more milk because we need it to be a dough so we can roll it out. She speaks softly.
And just a little bit more milk. Stirring the berries, you don't want them to break up. You want to try to keep them whole as they're cooking.
So we're gonna let that continue to simmer, and then we will start to season that with butter, nutmeg, and sugar. We're getting ready to roll out the dough. My camera kept getting hot, so I'm switching to my phone recording. But so you want the mixture to look doughy like that, and we're gonna begin to roll it out. So I'm just gonna add a little bit more flour here to this and then roll that out. Cut them thinner, like this. Like that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so once it's all cut, you should have like little rectangle or square pieces like this. And then we'll be dropping that into the pot with the blackberries. But are we gonna season that first, Mom?
Yes.
Okay, so we are going to first season the blackberries, then we'll start dropping in the dumplings. So let's do that.
So now that the berries has cooked, I'm gonna add a half a stick of butter. We're gonna add sugar to season to your sweetness that you like. Sometimes it takes. And we're gonna add the nutmeg.
The nutmeg we're adding now.
And we're just adding this to satisfy your taste. We don't really know how much we should add, we're just adding. Berries are hard to sweeten sometimes.
Yeah, so since the berries are hard to sweeten, since the berries are hard to sweeten, we're adding more sugar. And then we'll let that simmer and we'll taste it. And if we need to add more sugar or nutmeg, we will. Okay, so we have seasoned the berries to our liking. Let me show you. I mean, you can't really tell, but you just see the berries. So what's needed now is that I need to bring this to a boil. Now that we added the nutmeg, the butter, and the sugar, we need to bring the berries to a boil and then start dropping in the dumplings, so that they can start, what do you call it, cooking inside of the pot. So let's go ahead and turn the flame back on. And then I'll start dropping the dumplings in as soon as this comes to a boil. So to make it easier to grab and drop them into the pot, my mom is just placing all of the little dumplings that I cut onto a plate. And once it all starts to boil and we put all the dumplings in, we're going to use this top and put it on top of the pot, because we need the dumplings to start swelling inside of the pot to make it nice and plump and delicious.
You can do the top.
Okay, so now it's boiling, as you can see. So my mom is going to start to drop the dumplings into the pot. And you want to make sure the dumplings are not stuck together, that they
go down to the liquid,
and that they go down into the liquid, she said, and the juice.
So the dumplings, how they thicken.
Okay, so you can see that the dumplings are starting. Let me back up. You can see that the dumplings are starting to thicken. See how they're getting thick? Nice and juicy. Plump. Yeah, so this is, I said earlier, this is a southern dessert. Not a lot of northerners are hip to this. My parents are from Birmingham, Alabama. So that's how I know about this, and I really, really love it. It could be an acquired taste, so maybe not everyone will like it, but I definitely love it. And people that are from Alabama know about this and they like it too. So like I said, you can make this as a dumpling or you can make it as a pie. I like to make it as a dumpling because it lasts longer and I can make as many dumplings as I want. I tend to like a lot of dumplings in mine so that the juice ratio with the berries and the dumplings are about equal. I don't like to have a lot of juice and berries and little dumplings, but to each is its own. So she's gonna go ahead and put the top on so that it can start to swell even more. Okay, so this is what it's looking like. I'm gonna go ahead and put this in a bowl. This is what it looks like. All right, so I'm going to taste this for you. I wish you could taste it, but oh my God. So again, I have on my spoon, you can come a little closer to mine real quick. I have the dumplings and the berries in there. Get a little bit more. Y'all, this is so good. You gotta try this. Again, it could be an acquired taste if you don't like blackberries, but the dumplings and the blackberry, and if you season it just right, perfecto. All right, see you all next time. Bye.
Ooh, what is up, Gather family? How y'all doing today? It is a glorious, beautiful day in Detroit, Michigan. The weather is nice for it to be in December, but hey, it is what it is. It's around 50 degrees, so I'm not complaining at all. So what we're about to do right now is head downtown and check out these pop-up shops. So we don't know what we're going to run into or what we're going to find, but we're just doing some exploring downtown Detroit because it's some nice weather today, and why not? So right now my wife and I are just waiting for Miko to come pick us up, then we'll be on our merry way. So we made it downtown Detroit. As you can see all the nice pretty lights down here. Oh, it feels good out here. Miko had us parked on the 100th floor level of the park construction. So, you know, about to make our way to the pop-up shops. We have made it inside, and you can see there's so many attractions as I make my 360s for y'all can see. But yeah, this is very nice. They got bumper cars over there, like a giant slide, a miniature giant slide, some food courts down that way. I think this is ice hockey. Yeah, so it's many attractions that you can see down here, and we got like where you can go in and I guess warm up, but like I said, it's pretty warm today. They even got like a little miniature arcade area. This is real nice. I don't know if you can see in there. I'm gonna try to zoom in. There, and this is what the slide looking like. All right, so we have Miko, not Daisy. All right, go. Oh, go. Bumper car. You know, back in the day, ours was dangerous. Now we about to check out the ice skating arena. Now we made it inside the pop-up shop area. As you can see, they got many different stores. This is very nice. Now we're on our way to Detroit Water Ice. This is right there. It's coming up soon. I don't know if they're closed. Oh, no, I think they're open because their signs are still out. This place sells popcorn and many variety of popcorn and ice cream. So, yes. Yes, water ice. At the end of the day, we decided to get Red Robins because we hungry.